former greats come back, had a good message to the team about finishing every play in practice, working hard. It was a message we need because we're not there yet. A little sluggish today. So I think some guys stayed up too late last night.
Do having guys like Leonard Little come in, I mean, does that resonate with the players?
I hope so. You know, I mean, Leonard's got his picture on the wall. He's an All-American. He was a part of one of those banners in there. That's what we're playing for. And so he's a guy who lived it. He breathed it. I think he lost about 4 games in his career, and then went on to be a great NFL player. So he represents everything that, to me, Tennessee's all about. And the more guys like that come back, I love it when they get in front of the team.
Did you reach out to him, Derek, and ask him to come speak, or did he contact you?
No, he's been back a few times.
Right.
So he just showed up today, and I asked him to talk to the team. All these, greats, we want them back all the time. And that's why they're Vols for life, and that means they're always welcome back here.
Derek, you talked after the scrimmage about the offense being able to extend drives. The flip side is the defense is talking about not being able to get off the field on 3rd down.
Right.
I know that's the endless struggle of camp. But what's the difference for the defense?
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing that we saw out of the scrimmage was our ability to sustain mentally, the mental stamina. And what happens is you're playing good, you're making the right checks, you're adjusting to the formations, and then about the 6th or 7th play of the drive, fatigue sets in. And now all of a sudden you're not thinking clearly. You can't think when you get tired unless you condition yourselves to think when you get tired. And so we're trying to work on our mental stamina. When we get tired, being in the right spot, making the right formation call. And, that's what teams, those fast-paced teams like Oregon, that's what they prey on. They don't do anything complex. What they do is they try to do it fast so you get tired mentally and then you make a mistake. And so we got to work on our mental stamina, and that just comes of knowing the difference between being winded and being fatigued. Very big difference.
So are you saying that some of that was just defensive struggles and not necessarily offensive execution?
Well, we saw a lot more mental errors and breakdowns defensively the later the drive went, and that's a result of mental stamina, inability to sustain, inability to think. I always like to equate it. I mean, we talk about how smart people are. Well, go over there and run him. All right, run about 10 440s, and then go do the math test, and then do 5 problems, and then run some more, and then do it. All right, well, it's a little different. Anybody can sit there and think. There's a lot of thinking that goes on in football. But what compounds the problem is you're physically getting tired and you're breathing. And your mind starts thinking about that, not what you need to focus on. So I think it'd be a great exercise for our university to do. You got a big English test or physics test, run wind sprints, all right? Do 2 problems, then run more wind sprints and do 2 problems, see how they do. Wouldn't be easy.